I think the next one in our collection, this is one that we've had for a number of years and actually pretty interesting. It is not a menu like a fold-out menu, but it's actually the galley menu. So this would have gone on a board rather than something that would have been placed at your table. And this one is from the USS Arizona, 1918, while underway. So they were going in between the United States and Europe, and it's actually while the ship is underway. And at the top of the one, and you'll notice at the top of the menu, it actually says while underway. So that's kind of interesting. What did you find neat about this one?
Really, I found the illustration at the bottom. That is really interesting, and really with all the menus, most of them, the inclusion of the turkey, which is traditional, also the ways that the turkeys were depicted.
Yeah. Well, what's neat about this one is the other ones we have are printed, so it's a copy of the original. This one is actually hand painted, so it's a real thin. But if you look really closely at it, you can actually see that the turkeys were painted on this one. So this is a one of a kind. You may find various copies of some of the rest, but this is one of one. This is the only one in existence that I know of. I've never seen another one.
And this one is from the next one is from the USS Medusa from 1925. What did you find interesting about this one, Jesse?
Well, this one, our director, Clay Mountcastle, noticed that it says crisp crackers. And he wanted to know whether or not there was a difference between a normal cracker and a crisp cracker. What I found was crackers are traditionally baked, and they're, salt, flour, and a couple of other things. But from what I found, a crisp cracker is a fried cracker, and a regular cracker is a baked cracker. So there isn't a soft cracker. He says, is there a soft cracker? I was like, well, on board ship you might get a soggy cracker, but from what I found, a crisp cracker is a fried cracker.
Get more of that crunch.
Yeah, that crunch.
And then the other one that was pretty much a big discussion was celery on brunch.
Okay.
Which is a good one. And we talked about it, we wrapped our heads around it and researched it a little bit. It's just basically a celery stalk. It's just chopped celery, not, the finely chopped, but just celery stalks that you would then eat with the olives.
Yeah, here's your celery again that you were talking about.
Exactly. And again, very standard fare. I did like the Neapolitan ice cream, which is then reproduced in other menus as well, which you don't really think about as a Thanksgiving treat today.
Here, well, this one and a couple of others, you start seeing there is...
the cigarettes and cigars.
The cigarettes and cigars. This is something you see throughout most of these menus. Is at the cigarettes, mixed nuts, and cigars are all on the menu, and it's like I don't really think of cigarettes and cigars as a menu item.
That's true.
That would kind of be your own personal thing, but this is 1920s.
Something that you would have after your dessert.
After your dessert, yeah.